Councillor Morrall.
Thank you, Chair. I've worked in media marketing my whole life and I run a media business now, so nice presentation. It sounds very exciting to me. I think it sounds great. A lot of the terminology used, geo-targeting, X, Y and Z, struck a chord with me. One point I want to make before I do a brief little fact find is you mentioned on page 2, company background, a UK showcase to the Commonwealth in a challenging post-Brexit world. As a Brexiteer, I did notice that. Just want to point out that one of the benefits of Brexit is to open up with the Commonwealth, so it was a bit of an oxymoron. I also found it quite amusing on the next page, you then list loads of EU regulations, so found that quite funny. So my fact find would be just 4 questions. Firstly, the commission structure. So what is the breakdown between how much you get and how much the taxi firm gets? Does the council get any commission on this?
So the drivers receive 25% of the net. The world of media, as you know, it can be multi-layered, so it's of any monies that we receive, that they get 25%. My belief is, you know more about the council side.
Yeah. So it was something we raised with Chris when we met him, and said we'd be in London. There is a charge, an annual charge of £56. The issue that Chris raised is because there is no charge on livery taxis or other media, it would be seen as, let's say, unbiased, unfair to charge one and not another. So there would be no charge. So one of the things that we came back with is saying that we've discussed the emergency and that side. So would it be better that we give a section of the airtime to the council to support local events, etc., etc.
As you may not be aware, Birmingham City Council has had its second Section 24 notice. I think this is...
Can we stick to this agenda, please? Can we stick to this agenda, please?
It's relevant, Chair. If it's an opportunity for this council to raise additional sources of income, I think that should be explored. Related to that, and again, it's another media question, what's the average customer spend?
Okay, so you may find that you would get a company that wants a long-term holding and wants to show, let's say, HSBC. So they may look at spending £5,000 a month, so £60,000 per annum. Then what we do is we do it on ad plays, so we sell so many amount of adverts, so it's very difficult to say the time of day because the taxis are on and off the road. And we can sell that per the ad play. So we would be able to accommodate customers from £200, and they buy a series of ad plays, and they say, well, we might only want to show our adverts in the morning. I'll make it up like Greg's. There's no point advertising in the evening. But we would envisage that the average would be £1,000 to £2,000.
Have you finished?
No, one more question. The ROI ratio, so how many of your clients make a return on investment, and how do you measure that?
Shall I try and answer that? As you probably know, if you're in media, clients are not very good at responding, particularly if the sales have been good, because I think they'll put the price up. For me, the best measurement is how often they come back, and I would say, on average, we've probably got a repeat of about 75%.
So yeah, but the important thing from L&X's perspective, which we do sell media in a very slightly different way, is that we try not to overcharge our clients because we want long term. We don't smash and grab, just get some revenue. And we'll listen to the client. So if it's not working, sometimes we won't necessarily charge them, we'll increase their frequency. So if their brand's not necessarily well known, at the beginning we'll exhibit their brand a lot more. Because once it's there and it's settled, then you don't need to run it as much. So it is working and listening to the client. And yeah, we do get about 75%, but regional, we get 80-90% repeat.
Have you finished, Councillor Morrall? Councillor Higgs?